See, that house is blue too. And it's the same color blue as that other house I was saying is a horrible blue, but it really just must be the clashing blues, the 3 different clashing blues. Like, you could do a total, like, different monochrome kind of whole blue thing, but, like, you'd have to make it obvious that that's what you're doing. Otherwise, it just looks like you're, you know, colorblind or something. But not because it's one color. Yeah. But that house was, I don't think I got it, but it was really cute. Really, really cute. Brick also, of painted brick. So even any of these houses, like I was saying, like, this sounds so spoiled, like, even this house could look good. But, like, you know, but I did then, after that, pass a house that was painted all, it was like that, it was painted all gray. And it just looked a lot more, you know, clean and modern, updated. So I think that's what it's never know across this freaking street. There's some Betty's something or other. I passed it once, took a picture, and for some reason I cannot find it. I know it's just off of one of the side streets in Blue Island. I cannot find it. It's in some cookie place or something. I don't know. But that, and something else that passed. I was like, oh my gosh, what is that doing here? It's really cute. There's my grandma's name street in Blue Island. Kruger, right next to Hart's Park. Another Hart's kind of thing. And that kind of thing is just, whenever I say Hart's now, I think of that one bar by me, so this is my place here. Little statue. Gosh, I want to see that house. Such a weird, I just like driving by the houses I like. But so you can make that into some sort of weird cabin thing. This is cool. It has like a, it's very it's an Italian villa or something. Oh, these damn circles. To go all the way around. Freaking circle just to go. When I first moved back here, my friend Emily from high school was living over here. She already had like 3 kids. They had fixed up their house really cute. Morgan Park areas. So a little cheaper. So then they moved back to, no, that's the street. There's not like a lot of traffic around here. Oh, there's a huge field up there. For as many kids that are actually in this neighborhood, you don't actually see that many, like, I guess it's not that summer. But I like this 60s house. Like, I think you can make it really cool in a kind of kitsch way. As long as you kept everything else, like, not super, like, tacky 60s kind of stuff, which can look cool in wait. This isn't the street. Like, you have to have a balance. Like, either the house itself is, you know, kind of 60s and kind of kitsch, or modern. It just depends on how you look at it. But, or the furnishings, you kind of have a slightly 60s vibe or something. You know what I mean? Just kind of like I'm always trying to find a good balance of styles. Like, if this is too much, too reminding me of one certain style, then I like to throw something else in the mix. But this house, I think, could be really cool it reminds me of like, what are those? It's like the Daughter of Pentacles. So cute. I really hope people don't mind me. I'm like trying to blur it so people don't see any defining. But yeah, look at that cool window. Like if you were to maybe take that scallop edging off and have some, maybe you just like open, not the drapes. The drapes make it look dowdy, but I don't mind the wrought iron. That always reminds me of like New Orleans, and here it just kind of looks cool. It adds to it. Depends on if you would like maybe paint the brick or, but it reminds me of those photos, the photographer, but by the pool, like very 60s, hanging out, very like cocktails, and like this would be my like secret garden kind of style place where I'd have more like cocktail type lounge furniture, sort of reminiscent of 60s mod culture. And like, you know, I think of like now and then how our parents always have those parties and like friends over, and like it would just be kind of like intimate and cozy. These are pretty houses. Just blue trucks everywhere. Okay. I think you can do this. I hated playing soccer. I mean, it was fun to like play around, but like as far as taking it very seriously, I'm not super competitive at sports, at least. Yeah. You win some, you lose some. You know. I was so bad when we won't lose. So, and I was like, great, it's a tie. Everyone wins. Anti-sports person, but yeah, I was always a forward, so I wouldn't have to run as much as like the mids. Just pass me the ball and just I'll be right here and I'm just scored in, you know. Works for me. All these streets I get so sort of, I get distracted by the cute houses or something that I see. There's like a really cute garden up here that I'm going to show you now. I think it's on the street. I'm sure I'm supposed to be somewhere, but I just always feel like the girl in the Truly Madly Deeply video. The train running. It's like some sort of analogy I made about the world card, just kind of lost and is this? Yeah, go this way. And then, you know, as soon as you're like, you remind yourself that you are going somewhere and not just looking at cute houses, then inevitably the next street is like a one-way and you get turned around again, and then you get like some other distraction that it's like, oh wait, maybe I should have done. That could be cool. Did you see that door? It was like a... Which way is it? Wait, I'm gonna have to show you that door now too. See, this is it. This is my problem. But if I have like definitive plans, you know, it's just like probably only get a little bit distracted and only like be 2 minutes late. But I used to be so punctual. That's my dad. Like he's 10 minutes early everywhere he goes, like every time. And it's cool. It looks like I mean, you change the brick maybe, or the, but otherwise that door is pretty cool. It holds up traffic. What is it? I think I went too far, actually. See, a lot of these houses could just, you know, if you fix them up, like, they were all these big mansions on the hill, and then people sold off their lots, their front yards, and that's why all these, like, newer 60s, you know, kind of houses are in front of these big houses in back. Some of them kept their yards. Those people were trying to, you know, make some money. So someone built all these houses. Otherwise it'd be like just one big, what you see more so towards patches on this place. See, it all used to be that. But it does feel more cluttered than it used to look like that, I guess. So all these churches around here are for sale too. Branch Family Institute. Breakfast. French Market. Like that old restored. This is the other church. It's a cool bell tower. Reminds me of your window. A little creepy. I like these are cute too. I love little cottages like that. So there's a side door. From that LCD sound system. God so loved the world. LCD sound system, oh baby. Song. I like this because it's like cozy and packed on its own little like island. But it's still surrounded by all these houses. So I was thinking about earlier how I said, you know, I hate, you know, when it's kind of out in the woods where we're just being surrounded by darkness. How lonely it is, like out in the woods, or like I'd always be so happy when you'd like take trips and your family and driving through like Flatlands, Illinois to Indiana. There's like nothing around. It just feels so, even if you know where you're going, you feel so lost, I think. And as soon as you start to see lights coming into that's a honeymoon house. Apparently it's horrible inside, but it's really cute from the outside. We do the entire thing, but I think it's historic or something. You start to feel so much like safer knowing that other people are around you and there's lights and things like that. Nice porch. I call it more of like a This was for sale. This is like an old, huge. Is this a school or a church or something? Maybe both. Like I wouldn't even, actually I would know what to do with all that space, but I'm just, I'd have a million different ways to fill that space, those spaces, but like, but still I'd be happy with a little, that's cute, that's really little studio too, it's just about what makes you feel good when you go into that space. Well, I don't know if I'd be completely happy with this tiny studio. I'd do like a big feeling of space and being able to run around. Maybe there's something about like growing up in a big building or something like that and having all these long hallways and big rooms and ballrooms and beach in front of us and that. Just kind of not feel cramped. I hate feeling cramped. That's what it is. I feel feeling cramped. Claustrophobic. Well, not as bad as some people. And it's not like I'm terrified of the dark, but like, it's more of just a lonely feeling. If I do sleep with like a little light on, just never know. I like to be able to open my eyes and be able to see what's around me and know what's around me in case anyone were to like break in or something and not be like still in the dark, I passed this when there was something like Holy, Holy, Holy was playing. Or that Justin Bieber song, Chance the Rapper song. Holy, cannot sing right now. This is the Dutch house that, yeah, I'll show you. When Wu-Tang Clan was playing. Nope, what's that mean? Wu-Tang Clan.